This is Steve with Pretty and Things. So you want to be a high value, feminine, hypergamous woman? Keep your legs closed. This is Steve with Pretty and Things. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. Well guys, I am back with a new video, a new hypergamy video, and this one is focusing on, as the thumbnail says, keeping your legs closed. Close your legs. So before we get into that, don't forget, you guys, to subscribe to my channel and turn on those notifications so you are aware whenever I upload a great new video just like this one. And if you guys could be so kind as to subscribe to my Instagram and Twitter, I would greatly appreciate it. My handles are in the description bar below. So let's get into it, you guys, because this is a topic that I have touched upon in other videos, but I wanted to dedicate an entire video to it, especially as we move into 2020. There are some things I really want to emphasize with regards to this, why high value women have to keep their legs closed in order to be respected. If you are a woman who is on these dating apps, sleeping with men on the first date, or you meet men and you sleep with them within a week, then the likelihood of you being seen as a prize by any of them is slim to none. And this applies to all men. It's not just high value men. It's not just dusty losers. It's high value men as well. All men. This is pretty much universal. We have to be aware of the mistakes we've made in the past that have gotten some of us to where we are now, and the things we need to change. What we have to keep in mind is what we want and how we're going to get what we want. And has sleeping with a number of men throughout your life benefited you in any way? It's unfortunate for a lot of black women because so many of us are so well educated in our professional lives, but in our personal lives it's almost like we've been conditioned to struggle and accept kind of like the lowest of the low. But what we have to keep in mind is that desperation is the key to disaster. Desperation and low self-esteem are often the drivers of women who are overtly sexual, women who are willing to crawl into bed with a man on the night she meets him, or certainly within a couple weeks or a month. The desire to please someone, not seeing herself as the prize, seeing the man as someone she needs to impress. For the most part, promiscuous women are the ones that will, perform wifely duties without the benefit of the ring. They will cook, they will clean, they will do, anything in the bedroom for a guy, only to be underappreciated, not valued, and in the end, he dumps her. As I tell my nieces, the most important thing, the most important word a woman has to know and say without apology is no. In order to be a woman of quality, a woman of value, you have to say no. How many of you have done things, with men that you somehow felt obligated to do? And it was like in your head. You didn't have to do it, but you chose to do it in order to please him. because you felt somehow obligated to do it. He bought you lunch at Chili's, and then for that you slept with him. You know, things like that. Things where we devalue ourselves, and in doing so are devalued by men. Keep your legs closed until you have a solid relationship with this man. Keep your legs closed. And keep in mind, ladies, I don't care what kind of relationship you're in with this man. You know, you guys have committed to each other. What you have to understand is that you are single until you are married. And the people we surround ourselves with are a key component to how we are perceived. For example, I mean, you may be a woman who is not promiscuous. You may be a woman who does wait until she has, who's in a relationship and does everything she's quote unquote supposed to do, you know, to attain a hypergamous life. However, you run with women who are promiscuous, or at least seen as women that guys talk about because, you know, everyone has hit it. Perception is reality. So when you hang around with women like that, you are in effect guilty by association, and that impacts your reputation. And one of the most important things, or probably the most important thing as you attain a, you know, hypergamous life, is your reputation. Keep your legs closed. It's going to prevent you from feeling used and bitter and angry, as, you know, many of the men who leave comments on this channel do. And, you know, I want to address that for a minute and how it relates to this topic. You know, a lot of men leave, well, you know, I take that back. Only a certain type of man leaves these, you know, bitter, angry comments on my channel, on these videos. And it really made me think, why? Why do you care what we want? What's it to you? We are entitled to want whatever we want, right? Why does this topic trigger you? Why does this topic make you so angry? Look, I'm sure a lot of men in these comments have been dogged out by women, okay? It goes both ways. I mean, we all know that there are some ruthless barracudas out there that will, you know, drag a man through the pits of hell and not look back. But here's the thing. What was his selection criteria? Did he choose the promiscuous woman who let him hit it on the first night or the first week because he was attracted to her physically? Did he choose, did he even date the high value woman who was classy and sexy and confident? Or did he choose the blonde bombshell that he could, you know, parade around to his friends? You see, when you choose a woman on the basis, for example, of her being a bombshell who looks great in a bikini, when that is all you want, that is all you get. When you choose a woman because she has a big booty, if that was all you wanted, you can't get angry when that's all you get. You see, these men do not vet these women. They're so focused on the physical that they can't see the forest for the trees. They don't care about this woman's character, or, you know, they put very little value on it. They don't care about her morals. They don't care if she's, you know, going to be a good mother. They often, you know, have unprotected sex with these women. These women get pregnant and they are on the hook for child support, and they're angry about it. Because it turns out these women, they may even neglect the children and use that child support money to get their hair and their nails done. These types of choices, these bad choices, leave men with a chip on their shoulders. And that chip is reflected in my comments and the comments of other hypergamy channels. I read one comment that stated, I guess we're supposed to just ignore that the divorce rate is 60%. But here's the thing, once again, that I guarantee you 95% of that 60%, those relationships were not built on the right foundation. A lot of people enter their marriages for the wrong reason. They are built on lust. A lot of marriages have a sort of twisted dynamic where there is a more feminine man and a more masculine woman. And a lot of, marriages are entered into where one or both parties have, ulterior motives. And, people wonder why the divorce rate is so high. As the song goes, love is a wonderful thing, but commitment is a choice. And that choice is based upon morals and character. A lot of men will say that your past is your past. That who you slept with or, whatever you've done in your past is not a reflection of your present relationship with them. And this is why you never ever tell a man your number, ever. Because whatever it is going to be too much for him. But I don't care what he says. Unless his name is Kanye, he is going to feel some type of way if he knows that his woman has been sort of passed around. Men talk. If he knows his friend hit it, his cousin hit it, his cousin's friend hit it, he is going to see you in a certain way. And there is little to no chance that that man will respect you. So ladies, keep your legs closed. In this day and age with Tinder and, like I said, it goes down in the DMs and, just sex. So, just easy to get. I mean, you can get, go on Tinder, download Tinder and go. You need nothing more than your phone. If you want to get laid right now, all you got to do is go to your phone and somebody out there will have sex with you. It's the woman who truly treats herself as a prize that stands out. It's the woman who is classy, sexy, feminine, and confident that stands out. The woman who can take him or leave him. The woman who's not easily accessible. The woman who has morals and standards. Those are the women these days that stand out. Those are the women that grab his attention. Those are the women that men now find intriguing. We live in a hookup society. That's just the reality. And it's the women who are unlike what he is experiencing that are valued. So ladies, value yourselves and keep your legs closed. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, please, please comment below because you guys, how much I love getting your feedback. And I want to say thank you so much to all of you who have invested in me and in this channel and in this series. You guys, I am so incredibly thankful to you for your kindness and for your support. It means so much to me. So yeah, until next time. Mwah.